finding a way to turn disappointment or loss into some form of joy. And I love to tell stories. So,
I mean, does it feel strange at all to you to like have such a gut-wrenching story being told and people like literally like dancing they found joy in your
sorrow?
I mean, kind of in your story. How does that feel to see that?
Because at the end of the day, I wanted to take the loss of my brother Christopher, for example, and turn it into something that was, transcendent. Like, I'm going to take this pain and I'm going to rise above it. And I know that my brother is with me in a different way, and I can find the good in that. And that's something that I think a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, I definitely relate to it. I experienced the loss of my mother right after
I know, I remember that.
Your tour, and I remember calling you on the phone and talking about it. But I've actually been able to find ways to turn that into something, that I can actually smile about.
Yeah.
Because I'm celebrating the life, not the loss. You know what I mean?
A lot of it's.
I mean, death is a part of life, but that's like, you can't stop living,
Yeah. What are you saying, Stuart?
Yeah, I mean, how do you process? How do you process guilt? How do you process pain? How do you process loss? I mean, if you put it into a song, there's a chance someone else will connect to that shared feeling, and the song will, enrich their life.
I feel like that's where your fans connect to you. They really do the same thing when they use your tracks to push through their own like heavy moments. And I want to listen to another confession. This one is from a fan named Andy.
Hi, Queen Mother Madonna. I love ya. It's Andy. My confession is that I spent some of my rent money on your album, but worth it. What's the craziest thing you've ever spent your rent money on?
My rent money?
Yeah, rent money.
Well, when I was paying rent back in the day, I mean,
What was that girl at the Russian tea room spending her
the
money
girl
on?
at the Russian tea room.
Yeah.
I've never been a spendthrift. So now that I have money, I spend it on probably traveling, expensive birthday parties, things like that.
I've been to some of those birthday parties. They're very fun.
Well, it's worth it, right? It's worth the money.
No, it's fun. It's very fun.
I'm going to spend some money on something. I'm going to spend it on celebrating my birth.
And also that you
That's what Leos always say.
and also that you love to have people around you too when you're doing those things as well.
I do. I like to share with family and friends.
Your fans really do love you, and these confessions are just proving that, I feel like. And let's take a look at our fifth TikTok live fan poll. The question was, what energy are you bringing to the dance floor? Pure chaos or release? And I would love to see what those results are right now. And the results are, I think we're giving pure chaos, which says a lot about,
Really?
yeah, I think. That's what I'm
Madonna's
thinking.
giving
Can you
pure
see the
chaos?
answers?
I think I'm getting it in the ear, and I think that's what they're telling me.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
I mean, there is a party for us to go to tonight, and I will be releasing in the way that I choose to. Now, as if tonight cannot get any better, we have another very special guest joining us. She is a stunning model. She is a brilliant dancer. She is a musician in her own right, and she brings incredible vocal magic to this brand new album alongside her mother. Please welcome the gorgeous, the effortlessly cool Lola. Welcome to the show. Here's your seat, my love.
Wow, that intro.
Was it good?
I got a lot to live up to. Oh, hello. Hey.
Hi.
You look so pretty.
So do you.
Why you sound surprised?
So do you. Like mother, like daughter. Boom, boom.
So Em and Lola, you wrote and performed the song "The Test" together, and I want to know, like, how did you all approach? Whose idea was to approach this?
I mean, it was my idea. I felt that I think that between a mother and a daughter in a relationship, it's kind of, there's a lot of things that are unspoken. There's a lot of love that is unspoken, but also a lot of, tension and emotions that kind of are difficult to put into words because it can be so emotional. And a way that I thought would be easier for us to speak about these things would be maybe through art, which is always something that my mom and I have connected over. That's really brought us together. So, yeah.
I also find it really interesting because, obviously, as you know, your mother has a lot of work about her mother. Like, a lot of the work is about through the trauma of losing your mother at a young age. And now you're also, I mean, you not lost your mother at a young age, but you also
Not
have
yet.
work. But you
Please
do have,
don't do that.
But you do have work about, like, what it is like to be with your mom. I think The Test is a very emotional song, and it's also very healing. I want to know what the process was like writing for each one of you. Em, how was it for you?
It was very emotional, and there were moments in the writing process when we were in the studio where I felt like crying, where
Well,
I
I
felt like
cried. but you
hugging
didn't.
her. It was kind of, you know, because as she says, we don't always agree on things, but we love creativity, and art has always connected us. Art has always connected us. Sorry, it's weird. It's weird.
You're doing great.
Yeah. No. I was. It was a very magical moment, and we both had to be vulnerable. Yeah.
I think before I had approached you about wanting to get into the studio, I remember having dreams where my grandmother, your mother, had come to me in those dreams, and it was kind of unclear what she said, but I just felt her presence, and it left me wondering what kind of person I would be if she was alive, and what kind of person you would be if she was alive, and what our relationship would be like. And those questions will always be unanswered, but I think it was a really beautiful way to honor her and heal each other through her eyes, kind of as a spirit.
This might sound like a silly question, but did you feel like you had to like build up the courage to ask your mom to collab on a song?
Not really.
Okay.
I think this is maybe this is gonna sound stupid, but I've found that I'm not intimidated by many people as a result of her being my mom. So it was an easy question, and it seemed so simple, really. It was such like a duh moment when I asked her, because it's like, why the frick wouldn't we?
Good save. Good save. Lola.
Wouldn't we work together, and wouldn't we
Kind of a
talk?
no-brainer.
Yeah, exactly. It felt so natural, honestly, and I don't really. She kind of was shading me for this, but when I get in the studio, I will just kind of blurt things out and kind of freestyle, and she's very analog and writes everything down with a fountain pen and a piece of paper, which I respect and probably should be doing. But yeah, it just kind of rolled off the tongue, and it felt really
You're a
good.
texter. You're a.
Okay, I'm not a. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, before we write, I have to write a whole new song.
yeah.
It's generational.
It is.
I only know writing in a journal, so.
But that moment existed where you had a pen and paper, you had your phone, but the same thing
We're
that
both
happened.
looking at each other like,
Well, no, but the words were there, but then you sang, and you started tearing up,
That's beautiful.
and then you sang,
Like an idiot.
and you started tearing up. No, it's not being an idiot. It's beautiful. It's
Did
one
you
of the
tear
most-
up too, Stuart?
Yeah, I did tear up.
No, he
actually.
did not. He's British.
I teared up on the inside. Yeah, on the inside.
And let's see if you all tear up. We have a snippet right now, and let's hear this little piece of The Test. It is iHeartRadio and TikTok Live premiere with Madonna. I'm Bob the Drag Queen, along with, of course, Madonna, Lola, and Stuart Price. Now, I want to talk to you about this. So while the world is losing its mind waiting for this new album, it is just hours away. TikTok has been absolutely flooded with people throwing way back to the classics. I mean, generations of fans are turning legendary moments into massive dance trends. I saw a comment recently that said, "I love that every generation gets to have their Madonna moment." And that really rang true. Like, I remember mine. You know, my mom remembers hers. Mine was music. Don't Tell Me.
Oh, the cowboy.
Yes, and mixed with Britney Spears. That was like a massive moment for me. I was like, who is this? That whole era was really, really huge for me. But I do want to look at some of these trends they're making. They're out here trying their absolute best to keep up with you. And these first two videos are from the Bring Your Love trend. Let's take a look.